I ain't juice up on your ass, man. That shit wasn't supposed to happen yesterday, man. You got lucky as fuck, man. That shit about to go down. You about to see your fans. Your fans about to see you get your ass whooped. Like, man, who the fuck that nigga is with them dreads, whooping that nigga ass, man? Them boys smoking that gas.
That shit that about to go down like that. I ain't even paying attention. You over here picking your shit.
And juice my boys up, man. You got your shit on all, man?
Yeah, I got my
You trying to pimp me?
I always got my shit on all, man.
I don't know, man. Your ass suspect.
This ain't Jalen.
Hey, Kurt, man. About to whoop on this nigga ass, man.
That shit not about to go down.
Y'all come hit that jump, man.
Matter of fact, where's them old jerseys at?
That shit look hard right there. I'm finna get that shit dirty. Man. Man, Dust owed me $5.
Everybody, it's the coach, and you're tuned into Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap. With that,
you got that whack ass fucking phone.
We'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action: Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable.
Nah, nigga,
not
I
just
get the
as
ball
runners,
first.
but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Seattle Seahawks, after an 0-4 preseason, gearing up for Week 1 when they will square off against Denver, and that man Russell Wilson. He will be starting his 7th season opener with the Seahawks.
And remember how he's evolved as a quarterback. He used to be more of a so-called game manager. Now the entire offense runs through him. But what Seattle wants to do is get back to being Seattle on offense, meaning running the football, being physical. And with an offensive line loaded with first and second round picks, they expect to be better there. At the tailback position, Rashad Penny, the rookie first-rounder, he'll team with Chris Carson, and hopefully they can recreate the glory days of the Seattle Seahawks.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen.
Nah, it ain't. Nah, I fucked up because I tried to do some extra shit.
Open up a crease that they can run through.
Man, you finna get your ass whooped, Lamar. You was supposed to lose yesterday.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
I'm telling you.
Up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Hell
Calling an
no,
8-yard
man.
gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On third down, that's Carson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important they're on the others. You said had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive
Hey, man,
will continue.
ain't having that
It's a
shit.
first down.
I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This
Hell
guy has
no.
mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as
Take
the
the nigga
scrambles.
down. Y'all can't take the nigga down, man. Ain't a nigga on that juice.
He was planted in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse.
It's all good.
Come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
He turned that into
they
a
got
nice
plucked.
gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I wanted to throw that shit, man.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's a foul.
Ooh, he grabbed that bitch. That nigga came and picked that bitch up, man. Russell out that bitch getting off now.
Unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback.
He had the first down. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Everyone else is trying to execute.
He did have that shit.
They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Give me that shit,
In this
man.
case, though,
And it's a fumble.
Come on, bro, again?
What, again?
Hell yeah, I picked that shit up. Hey, hell no, man.
yeah, the biggest thing.
Let me go for these 3 points, man. Fuck that shit. I can't miss the bitches like I did.
When that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Bro, what a damn thing at?
It's not on there when it's on all Madden.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a
gotta
break and a
guess that
timeout. They'll have
It ain't on there on all, man.
Step aside here in this first
No.
quarter.
Yeah.
Glad you told me that.
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set.
Yeah,
to
we
resume
ready to
the
go.
action. And on the side, the offense
Hey,
staying
shit,
out there.
bitch, shit, ain't nothing.
Go for it on 4th. They run for it with Carson.
Give me that shit, baby.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
And on 4th and 1 as a running back, you're looking for any seam you can find. This is not where you want to be a hero and break off a big one. You just need to make sure you get that yard. And here he picks up the first down with a couple of yards to spare.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis.
Damn, man, you ain't get the ball yet, did you?
Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks.
That's what's
1st and
up.
10 at the 19. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Carson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point in the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Throwing is Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks take the ball
that shit
down
on,
the
man.
field and
Let's
score
roll.
on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
I need a pick, man, already, man. I'm going for the pick,
That makes the
man.
score 7-0.
Going for the turnover, man.
Out to kick is Janikowski. And this will be
Going for the turnover already.
Sails over the end line. All eyes focusing in on Sam Darnold here as he brings the Jets onto the field, and there's going to be a lot of
Sam
highlights
Darnold,
on Monday night when he will be the starter week 1. And
Welcome
that's
this
what we
nigga to the
thought.
We
NFL,
certainly did
man.
from the moment he was drafted. I thought that he would start the opening game. Josh McCown would be the veteran leader guiding him. And that's exactly how it played out after Teddy Bridgewater got traded to New Orleans. But Sam Darnold earned the job in the preseason. Looked good playing, but they love his poise, they love his maturity, and they love his playmaking ability. Not to mention, they're going to ride his youth, aren't they?
Man, what'd you say he's going to be the youngest starting quarterback?
Youngest starting quarterback in NFL history when he takes the first snap in Detroit.
Born June 5th of 97, so he's 21 years old and just a few months tacked onto that. Hard to believe. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's
The
Corral.
fuck? And I got the turnover.
And the Seahawks have recovered.
Look, I got the turnover.
The edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made him pass it, has it? I mean,
Man, I'm on you giving me the game.
And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection.
That shit that tough,
Took
man.
away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football.
Yeah, you gave me this shit.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, are microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll give it to him up the middle. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin from 10 yards out.
What's going on, man?
Add on to their lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
No.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
Of course, though, I gave you the fucking ball because I didn't even know it was a fucking pass run play. I thought it was a pass play.
How the hell he did that?
I thought I had an overboy out of it.
Out to kick is Janikowski. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Well, let's take a look at the Jets' start to the season here schedule-wise as we head towards week 1. So they're going to begin things at Detroit, then home for Miami, then they go to Cleveland, and again on the road at Jacksonville. Thoughts early?
I think that they've got some winnable games in there, and I'm eyeing home for Miami and then at Cleveland. But 3 out of 4 road games, probably not what you want with a rookie starter, but they believe he'll be able to handle that. Remember last year, this is a team that got up to a 3-2 start before collapsing and losing 9 out of their last 11. So if they can get off to a 2-2 start here.
Come on, baby. Take that shit to the house, man.
Picked off near the 34. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Seattle Seahawks coming back out here. And, you know, week 1 coming up. And they're kind of interesting because they've lost a lot of their older guys, especially on that defense. And a lot of people may be overlooking this team this year. What do you think?
I think that that's accurate. And they are one of my under-the-radar teams to keep an eye out on in 2018.
I see. Hell no. What the fuck Jimmy at? His chicken nugget head there. Green Bay? Oh, that was Aaron Rodgers, huh?
Excited about coaching. Brand new and eager to be taught.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. This is going to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph. Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong.
Who that is?
Completion, though. Made it very difficult.
This offense converted
Who is
once
this?
on 4th down early.
That's his song?
Now they're out there again to try once more. Here's Wilson. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They just keep trying, but so far...
Come on, man. You gonna let me 21 you, bro?
None whatsoever. In fact, you're on the numbers.
I ain't about to 21 you.
To carry at the moment. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Bro.
The rushing numbers for Wilson. Maybe getting them earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go. Showing it there, picking up
Bro, I'm about to
the
21 you,
Partner,
man.
as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll try to run with Carson.
I don't know, but my shit went slow as fuck. Hey, pimping me. Hell nah. My dog's in that bitch. I don't know what the fuck happened.
He'll get it up the middle. And he gets halfway there.
What?
Down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now. 3rd and goal. Wilson on the keeper. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those can be the ones that can finish off a squad if you like.
They got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Janikowski good with an extra point. It's a score 21-10.
I 21 that nigga ass, man. Bro, I ain't play this shit, man. Bro, this shit done.
Out to kick is
Go.
Janikowski.
I ain't play this shit. Hey, Ma, every time I come over here, don't I whoop his ass? Hey, but I'm just saying, though, bro. I'm just saying, like.
I got you last night.
And some dangerous territory.
And that was on some humble shit right there.
Here or an inability to put any points up.
Bro, on that deal, dog.
Yeah, and what you also, thinking you're going to get all these
Yeah, I
points
guess you
back
made the
in one
same
drive.
goddamn mistake
You're not.
again.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience.
Come on, man. You
here,
gonna play another
but you
one?
also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Some of that shit.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Try to get a pick, man.
That's not about to happen.
You sure?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
No, man.
Darnold on
No.
third down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
No, you going for that shit. Who you gonna go and get, the Browns?
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They're going to go. It's Darnold. He's got Curse.
All right. You did that.
Jermaine Curse.
So you be saying you gonna come back? Man, you don't wanna bet on it.
The second quarter, when only 2 seconds left, I get the ball back to start the next half. I couldn't shit that down real fast.
But check this out. You don't wanna bet? You wanna bet on it?
Takes me back to our preseason tour.
Shit, all right then. Hey, killer. Hey, you don't wanna bet on it? I'll open this shit up, boy. I'm trying. All right. $5.
They got it here.
They did indeed a lot of football.
$5.
To be played.
All right, man. Where my $5 at, man? All right, man. Heck with my $5 right here, man.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
You get ball.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front.
Yeah, you get ball.
Down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports
made a
halftime
beat.
report. Coach.
That's all. No more mistakes.
Man, it going down, man.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report.
I'm finna 21 your ass again.
Here in regular season games,
I'm finna 21 you again.
Give you stats and scores from games in progress, as well as look back at games that have already been completed. So keep an eye out for that. But For now, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Anuno's got it, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Watch him now, Barney.
To throw on second down is Darnold. And it's
Hell no, man. Hell no, man.
Let's see what that's about.
I ain't holding.
Pass interference. Defense.
Come on, bro. They fucking me, man.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
Wait.
You
Why
said
is it
happy
second and
there,
17?
right? The so-called good guys.
I was on your ass pass interference.
How the fuck was that on me and they said defense?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Bro, because I was trying to pick that shit, bro. Hell no.
After the incompletion for second
How the
down.
fuck was that on my nigga?
No, man.
Here's Darnold now on second down.
Get him.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll make it third down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he's able to get this one up to the 40.
You better be glad I would have picked that shit.
A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. On the incompletion, I turn to you as we continue to do all these week 1 predictions, and I ask Rookie of the Year, could this be a battle for Gotham between Darnold and Barkley?
I like it. I like that a lot. A quarterback, Sam Darnold with the Jets, a runner.
Hell no, that nigga out of there.
The New York Giants. And I'm thinking,
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in.
He did that.
Touchdown.
He did that.
Bilal Powell, 55 yards. And the Jets are able to make
Because
this
I paid
a close
attention.
game
I paid
again.
attention.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
Let me score,
and you know that
man.
there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes
the 3rd quarter.
that binds you up
Let me
so
score,
much. If you
man.
try too hard, you don't get the score.
Hey, man, you gotta change the music, man.
Urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Turn up, man. It's going down. Ah!
That shit was loud.
Alright. That nigga did that shit, though.
And they will not get a chance to return this
Despite
one
that
as
pass
it's through the
interference
end
call.
zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first
What that?
possession of the second half. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Wilson, able to push his way through. Blitz.
Bro, my shit going dead or something, bro.
Henry Anderson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Wilson. To throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get out to the 32.
Man, Wilson got a... Man, turn up, baby.
He's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Right back to him on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Calling a loss of 2 on the play.
Just let me run all over you, huh?
All right. To the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
His throw incomplete. Morris Claiborne, the former #1 pick of the Cowboys, there defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teacher while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh!
Intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, gives us a chance to get Charles Super Bowl picks. We've done this the last couple of years going into Week 1. Who do you have this season?
Well, it wouldn't surprise anyone at all for Philadelphia and New England to do it again, this time in Atlanta. But I think it's going to be a couple of different teams out of both divisions.
Fuck, nigga.
Both conferences, I should say. I think coming out of the NFC, I really like Atlanta.
Wow.
I think they're going to get back to the Super Bowl again. At the AFC, I think it's going to be Pittsburgh. And ultimately, I'm taking Atlanta to hoist the trophy.
And you know where the Super Bowl is this year.
It is in Atlanta. The first time ever we're going to have a home team win in their home stadium.
You heard it here first. Now Darnold. He's wide open, complete.
Strip that shit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now we'll run. This is Bilal Powell. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To throw is Darnold. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Trying to go back to that stream. Ain't nothing.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
61 yards.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Got him.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Ooh.
Your player.
Encroachment. Defense.
Left in or right in.
Get the fuck out of here.
So a jump there defensively.
This
It's a
nigga
kick.
here.
Take that.
Watch the
Still
football.
fourth down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
That's what your ass get.
Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right
I'll
where
take
it is.
that versus giving you
Everything
the ball.
looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They run again with Carson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. This is Carson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. Here's Carson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Darren Lee there to get him down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They run it with Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
Throw the fucking ball!
Get the fucking ball! Come on! Just fall on it.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going
Hell
for
no,
it.
you motherfucking right, nigga.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 12.
Hell no, man. I'm finna get a turnover. Watch. Watch this, Mar.
All you talk about is taking care of the football.
I'm gonna pick that shit, watch.
Especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what,
That's like me punting that bitch.
Careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And it's a short one.
Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards to pick up with the pitch and catch. Darnold down to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Bro, what the fuck?
He's got a convoy, and he might be going.
Bro, hell no, man.
All the way in. Touchdown.
What the fuck happened to that nigga?
Big play there. 72 yards. And the
Fine.
Jets are an extra point away from
Damn.
tying this thing up. When they drew that
That's that bullshit. I don't know what the fuck that was.
He got him, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends
Now they want to shit me, man.
Receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs, they just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
All right.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. But they did throw interceptions on their last two drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little game. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson.
Russell went for 69, baby. Russell went for 69. Come on, man.
Nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, a pass play, you couldn't find anyone.
I just took the fuck off, man. Fuck that shit.
Just run those defenders out, and it creates a wide open space.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the
I'm finna pick this shit off, man.
Successful. Out to kick is Janikowski.
That shit going out of bounds.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Fumble!
Looking to speed things up here, going with... There's a give to Crowell. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. The grab made by Curse over the middle.
They trying to kill his ass.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
2 minutes, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires.
And I got the lead. I'm about to sack this nigga ass, man. I'm about to sack the shit out of your ass.
What could be their final drive. First down carry now for Crowell.
You did that.
Get this down over to about the 46. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Now a handoff to Brown. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride.
Stay going right.
I know what you're finna do. All right. All right.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just
We're going to get that middle in
the
control.
Game. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. That'll bring up 2nd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw.
Get him.
Oh, no.
Get him.
Football. On this 4th down play, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw.
Let's go. And that's it.
There's it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and
Yeah, he
close
came
real quick,
back.
especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
And that's what the fat ladies say.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run
On that
with
deal,
it.
man.
And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road
On that deal, man.
and get it done.
I scored in every quarter but the first.
I'm Brandon Gunn.
Yeah,
This has been a presentation
that's tough,
of the
man.
NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
I got the fuck out past
So
that.
long, everybody.
Yeah, fuck it. Sam Darnold's not gonna have too many wins this season. He gonna put up numbers. Got 311 passing yards, 3 touchdowns.
Bro, Wilson had to have at least 170, 180 some yards rushing. He had to, bro.
Both niggas had 2 picks.
How many yards Russell had?
Rushing, he looked like he was second in rushing. No, he had 168.
168? Shit.
And attempts.
That nigga had 13 rushes.
Average 12 yards a run.
Where that shit from, bro?
What a...
Talking to Detective Mike Lowry. Where that shit from?
Oh,
Goddamn bad.
Yeah.
No, Mike Lowry.
Somebody
oh.
else.
What's up, man? Who you playing with, man?
Let's see. I ain't going back to the Jets, not yet. Did I go get the mic? Hell yeah, man. Fuck it, future Super Bowl, potential Super Bowl matchup. It's a shame that they don't have no like yellow jersey.
Swag. Yeah, I know that hurt.
Anybody come on.
Crack no deal.
I'm hungry as fuck, man. I got the munchies. Got it. Oh, that nigga right there at the table.
Nigga blend in, I couldn't tell. Brown against Brown.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With that, let's get on up to Jacksonville.
That's again, boy.
It's our broadcast team of Brandon Gordon and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in
I'm gonna whoop your ass again.
here in
Jacksonville.
This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago.
Yeah, ain't no football game tonight.
Ready for football as the Jags get
No college
set to
game either?
match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis.
TCU and
Charles,
SMU.
when you look at a matchup like this, it's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ain't no running with Blake Bortles.
Ain't no throwing with Blake Bortles.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
Leonard Fournette commands a lot of attention, not just because he was the first 1,000-yard running back for Jacksonville since Maurice Jones-Drew in 2011. It's because of his ability
Nah, I
to
need
hit
to
the
throw a
hurt
little bit.
to knock people over when he's carrying the football, and to run away from people when he gets to the open field. He actually has...
And right away,
What the
he lost
fuck?
the football. And the Vikings
Somebody
pick
pick
up
the
the
football.
And they will take over with a football just outside
If the game
the 10.
chipped me and then my person get it, he's clearly going to take it to the house.
They let empty set there. No backs in the backfield.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck
All receivers
happened.
out in the pattern.
That nigga fumble.
And in this
Blake
situation, you know
Bortles.
what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz
My
control.
lineman had a
He's
chance
got
to
nobody
pick it up.
else there to
Didn't.
protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That's that bullshit.
About the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, no, I got
Pretty
somebody
effective
named
run
Bird.
there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Man picked up.
Latavius Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
With us receiving.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play.
We try this shit
Result,
again, man.
touchdown.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Here comes Grant on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
And that was a good run. This is only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
On second down, here's Fournette. And some room to maneuver. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh.
Can't let that be the cause of me lose the fucking game.
So a tie
This
ball
shit
game
got
here
tough,
as it
man.
kicks away.
At least this shit ain't like what it is online.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Well, we peer ahead to the Minnesota Vikings' early season schedule after a
Never mind, I see that
in
nigga.
one preseason. They will start it out
Who
by
that?
hosting the 49ers, and then they go to Green Bay. That's an interesting Week 2 matchup. But what are you thinking of the Vikings? Obviously, high expectations.
High expectations, and they're not shy about facing them, and they're also not shy about making some changes in hopes of getting over the hump and getting to the Super Bowl. New quarterback in Kirk Cousins. Dalvin Cook comes back off of injury to reassume the lead running back role. And on the defensive side of the ball, they acquired Sheldon Richardson from Seattle, hoping he'll get back to his Pro Bowl level. He's on a one-year contract, so he's betting on himself. Oh, by the way, they actually changed out the punter in preseason as well. This team is aiming for the Super Bowl.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down, here's the run with Miller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Murray. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Cousins on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Morgan. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the
Trying
tight
to kill
end.
them
He's
niggas.
able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
Oh, he was
and that
open.
one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got lucky, Mike.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football.
I
Because
guess.
if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he's able to find Diggs.
Man,
And he's going to get this inside the 30. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Huh?
2nd down, Cousins.
Get out of there. Come
This
on.
throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. 3rd down here.
I I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Again, this is third. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Everybody jumping on his
Pick
ass.
up there, and it'll be 4th down.
He got some, but he wasn't getting that first down. Come on, baby. I got them boys up there shifting.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon. A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They go with Murray again. And they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
They plucking his ass.
Deshaun gets in there on the tackle. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the
And
defensive
they
player,
plucking
though.
the shit
What
out of
did he
that
do?
punk
Made
ass
him
nigga,
slow down,
man.
slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
On 3rd down, it's Murray. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. To throw, Cousins.
Get out of there.
Incomplete.
He ain't want it.
He had it and
He didn't want it.
the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the
He
turnover
didn't
on
want it.
downs. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down.
He did fall somewhere. Tripped way after the fact.
No, they just pimped me, though.
Late ass shit.
Let's go. 76. Four right.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
One of my favorite safeties in the league is Harrison Smith. His ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there, that's key, but also can cover deep as well.
Over the middle, complete. It's Cole.
He should have shut that
Bortles to
shit
Cole
off
from
and took off.
Jacksonville first.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find the veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was somebody that couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cole. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
I'm a
They
smash.
get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. 2 minutes to play in a tight lead in Orlando.
Oh, man.
Hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Everson Griffin in there to sack him for a loss of 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Might well use it for halftime.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Over the middle, complete. It's Cole. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for
I
3rd
ain't even thought about hitting
In
motherfuckers,
today's
man.
football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Bortles. The man is Westbrook, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player.
Yeah.
We've got to find a way to get him more
Yeah.
involved. Call a few
Overdose.
more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half. And that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
That's what it said, don't it?
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain.
Yeah,
but
man.
I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Bortles. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah,
Following
man.
the
That's
sack,
that.
3rd and long for
that
Bortles
bullshit.
and the Jags. To throw, it's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure
This nigga
again,
ain't
and
worth
down
shit.
he goes again. Daniil Hunter. He's
I was trying to
able
throw
get
that
it this
bitch away.
time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in
ball
this
I
game
have?
is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And
I tried to pluck that nigga ass in the end zone.
At halftime as they head to the locker room, 7-7 our score. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, we'll get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum
that's
to
some
begin the
bullshit.
half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I need a turnover.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't
That
it?
shit finna happen.
Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that
No,
gives
man,
him a
that
little
shit
juice.
can
But
happen,
you're right,
bro.
he struggled, especially in that first half.
And I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one
I
big
want the
carry
Shaq
away
on it.
from busting this open. That's a good
I
start for
got
him.
that dog on it. Turnover real soon, man.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I'm the champ, man.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter. No time to panic.
Here you go with that bullshit again.
Just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I forgot I had my gator over here, man.
On third down, Cousins. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
He booted the fuck out of that bitch.
This is going to carry well into
I thought I was going to take that bitch back soon.
And here is Blake
I'd rather
Bortles.
get a touchback on the punt than a touchback on the kick. We need less yards.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
He lost one.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you can pretty much.
Oh, no, I'm talking about I lost 1 yard, but he is finna lose like that. Watch this shit right here, man.
Creating a new line of scrimmage.
Oh, Lord.
And creating a large yardage pass.
A pass that should have been intercepted.
He's finna lose,
but
man.
it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
They're going to put it on something for black people to do. They're going to try to make this play. Try to make it.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Sherrills to return it. That'll end up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Really?
And did they keep it in? They did.
Oh,
They
no,
kept
fucking
it in. It's
one.
down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
That's some
Out comes the
bullshit.
Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
Picked the wrong play. I'd rather call a timeout than get a safety.
In his own end zone, it's Bortles. And it's incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the
time they've gotten him today, and this
damn. And I'm trying to throw that bitch.
At some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Cousins now on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Vikings third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. That's caught by Treadwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here.
That nigga got 3 days off from work. He gonna sleep another day.
Cousins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Murray. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept
Time
extra
to be trying new
DBs on
shit.
the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the
Alright,
offense.
keep trying that
They were
shit.
gonna switch out of it. I didn't
Try
know if
something
they
else.
thought they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.